How's it going, gang? Just finished my last workout of doing the Concept2 SkiErg workout of the day for 7 days. I am going to flash forward through some of the workouts and screen recordings for you so you don't have to sit through a lot of footage. And so what you'll see is probably 5 or 6 strokes every minute or two, and especially the beginning and the ending. I like to show the differences between the start of a piece and the end of a piece, form differences, any kind of stroke rate differences. That's data for me to take in, think about when I'm going into some of these time trials. I turned 50 this year, so hey, small goals, but that'll put my focus on this erg for, a good probably 8 months, but that's okay. All right, team, this is 3 by 750. I was merely just trying to see how I feel and kind of hold that and maybe do a little bit at the end. I rode 35,000 meters for a charity the day before, so I was still feeling a little bit sore and even some hand pain from dealing with 3.5 hours or so of rowing. So this is just a couple of strokes at either side of this piece, and you'll see here when I get to the back end of the piece, I'm literally just trying to kind of meet or exceed, and then the last interval of 3 just kind of cut the split down, really focusing on staying up at that 40 strokes per minute, and just playing with this speed, or actually playing with this distance a little bit. It's kind of in between 500 and 1,000, so I don't do a lot of pieces this size. All right, this is the Tour de Ski 500 meter time trial. I literally just looked at last year's at my best ranked time and just basically said I'm going to beat it. And as you see here, my stroke rate just gets kind of faster and faster once I feel like I can speed that up and not fly and die. So I did end up beating it by I think 6 or 7 seconds, which was pretty good. Now I'm on a pretty low drag factor, and as I look at some of the workouts coming in for Tour de Ski, I noticed the drag factor is typically pretty higher. So I may try that tomorrow and see what that looks like on a, 100 drag factor, and just see how it goes. Yeah, this is a nice little 6 by 2 minutes here. I'm pretty sure I just went kind of negative splits on this, not by much, a second or two, and just really tried to feel good the whole workout, grab these little breaks, also get some meters for the Valentine's Day challenge. So row a little bit, or I guess ski a little bit in between while you're resting too. So fun little piece. This was a good one. The next one gets a little spicy if I remember correctly, so we'll just start heading over to that guy. So this one was a long piece, so you just sit there and you just row. So it was 20 minutes straight through, and these longer pieces, my hands get sweaty. These are a pretty good grip challenge for me. The rower, I can manage that really good, but on the SkiErg, it seems to be something I fight with, and as it gets warmer outside and in the gym, it's a little bit harder to manage that as well. So anybody else have that problem, let me know. Yeah, this is a 5 by 750, and with a 1 minute rest, we already had a 3 by 750, and this was a lot like the same. So I knew I had more work to do overall, so I just managed it and see how I feel. At this point in time, we've got a lot of cumulative workout stress from the days before. So just having fun with it, getting the meters in for the Valentine's Day challenge, and trying to do my best to do negative splits or hang on to what I had. This is probably one I'll do again. I like these kinds of workouts. This is 12 by 1 minute with a 1 minute rest, so your rest work ratio is even here, and you can really gas it. And especially when you get kind of toward the end, you can really start to think about those workouts where you have basically not a whole lot of meters left, and you got something in the tank, and you can really use these kinds of workouts to deal with that and to see what that stressor feels like. And yeah, I'm gonna probably stick this in the memory banks. All right, we took it outside for a 3 by 5 minutes with 2 minute rest, if I remember correctly. Totally forgot to hit screen record on my erg zone, so that is my bad. But here's some various camera angles and a couple of slices into those various 5 minutes. And you know, those are kind of chunky pieces. When you gotta go 5 minutes, it's going to be 1,000 or 1,100 or maybe even 1,200 meters at times. Kind of long piece, you just kind of bite in, and I was looking at erg zone on my phone holder there, so I had an idea of current splits and you know, last split and whatnot, and I was just trying to either meet or exceed those splits, feel good, and that was really the main goal. Plus it was a nice day outside, and it had been cold recently, but it was like 76 or something like that. So get outside, get some air, and see what happens with a workout was the motto of the day. So they let me off easy here on the 7 by 1 minute for the last workout of the 7 that week. So this was, you know, nice, easy piece. Sundays are usually my active recovery days, so I kind of treated it like that. I did not go hair on fire in any of these 1 minute intervals, but it was a fun one to end. I was glad to see nothing like a long 20-minute piece like we had kind of middle of the week too. So that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the different camera angles. Please let me know in the comments if you like to see the erg zone in the versus a second camera, those kinds of things. That will be great feedback.